We are thrilled to be here with you today. I am Angie Barnard, and I'm the Executive Director of the Illinois 4-H Foundation. Today is a special day as we get to honor each of you as inductees into the Illinois 4-H Hall of Fame. There are 84 of you, and we are excited to spend some time highlighting each of you and your contributions to our 4-H program. The Illinois 4-H Foundation is proud to provide this honor, and without each of you, our program would not thrive as it does here in Illinois. We hope you find a lot of pride in this honor and your hearts are full when you give of your time to your program. Before we start, I would like to introduce Dr. Lisa Diaz, the Illinois 4-H State Program Leader, for her to offer her congratulations.
Thank you, Angie. It's my pleasure to be here as well to add my congratulations and heartfelt thanks to each and every one of you. Each of you is being recognized today for your exceptional contributions to the Illinois 4-H program. You're inspiring others through your example, modeling the 4-H value of using our head, heart, hands, and health to benefit 4-H youth across the state. We couldn't do this work without you and are just thrilled to be able to celebrate you and your stories and your impact here today. And so with that, I'm going to hand it over to Dave Randall, who serves as our chairperson for the Illinois 4-H Foundation Board, to begin our recognition of this year's inductees.
Thank you, Lisa. Good afternoon. It's a pleasure to be here this afternoon to introduce our Hall of Fame inductees. Carolyn Roberts from Adams County. Carolyn has been a leader of the Burton Flyers 4-H Club for 20 years, the same club in which she was an 8-year member. A committed volunteer, Carolyn has served as superintendent for the General Project Show and the Rabbit Show and 2 terms as Extension Counsel. Mindy Jefferson from Bond County. Mindy has been instrumental in getting several STEM projects up and running in Bond County. She is a dedicated leader who works with members of the Dudleyville 4-H Club. Mindy also serves on the General Project Show Committee. Gene Butch Peters from Boone County. While Butch was only in 4-H for a couple of years, he has spent his life volunteering to support the program. He has served the Boone County Auction Association, the Fair Board, and the Open Show Swine Superintendent. Shelley Allen Miller and Sherry Allen of Bureau County. The twin sisters were both 11-year members of the South Princeton 4-H Community Club. Their volunteerism runs deep through service on the Bureau County 4-H Club Board, Federation advisors, and currently as club leaders. Both have children active in 4-H. Sue Stevenson cannot remember a time when 4-H was not paramount in her life. Involved in 2 different 4-H clubs, Sue was heavily involved in both livestock projects showing swine, as well as a variety of other general projects. After moving to Champaign, Sue found 4-H again by leading the Champaign Mixed Clovers Club. Deb Forbes from Christian County. Deb has been a lifelong supporter of 4-H. From her time as a 10-year member to her service as a club leader, Deb has always supported and encouraged youth to explore their passions and become leaders. When he was 10 years old, Jerry Forsyth of Clark County joined the Oliver Go-Getter 4-H Club, where he showed Angus steers and attended 4-H Memorial Camp. Now a successful businessman and philanthropist, he continues to give back. Recently, Jerry purchased, renovated, and provided a building on the square in Marshall, Illinois, to the 4-H clubs of Clark County. This dedicated space is invaluable to the local 4-H clubs. Kimberly Walter from Clinton County. Kimberly loves making a difference in the lives of the members, supporting them and encouraging them to try something new and step out of their comfort zone. Kimberly has a big heart and is willing to step up and help whenever asked. We are grateful for her time and dedication in supporting our 4-H members. Joe Stevenson from Crawford County. Joe gets things done. He works tirelessly on the fair board to make sure the grounds are maintained and ready for the 4-H members to arrive with their projects. While the hours are long, the impact that he makes on our youth in our county cannot possibly be measured. Crawford County is so grateful. Roger and Corrine Swingler from Cumberland County. Roger and Corrine are phenomenal leaders who have dedicated almost half their lives to 4-H by starting their own club, the Spring Point Rebels, with another couple when the first club grew too large. Roger is great with novice beef exhibitors, and Corrine shines with her Clover Bud members. Dale Sanderson from DeKalb County. Dale has been a 4-H volunteer for 24 years. When his son joined the Park Victory 4-H Club in 1997, Dale also joined as a club leader. Since then, he has also given his time to the Blue Ribbon Livestock Auction Committee and as the poultry superintendent. Dale is always willing to go the extra mile. Kim Gibbons from DeWitt County. Kim spent 19 years serving DeWitt County 4-H as a community worker. She spent countless hours growing our 4-H program and building positive relationships with 4-H youth and volunteers. Timothy Walker from Douglas County. The decade Tim spent in 4-H with the Atwood Hammond Prairie Dog Club reinforced values of hard work, community service, and advocating for agriculture. Tim has served as the superintendent for the Moultrie Douglas 4-H Hog Show for the past decade and can't wait to involve his young sons in that program too. Jim McGuire from DuPage County. DuPage County is lucky to have a dedicated leader invested in our local fairgrounds. Jim has spent many unpaid hours completing projects to ensure that 4-H members have the best experience while they're at the fair. He believes in the program and the opportunity for youth to come and exhibit their projects. Dale Cash of Edgar County. Dale was an 8-year member of the Bell Ridge 4-H Ag Club. Dale was a board member of the Edgar County 4-H Association for 30 plus years. As part of the board, he was instrumental in the 3-phase renovation of the buildings on the Edgar County Fairgrounds. He volunteers to support 4-H because it is a way for young people to explore different avenues of interest. Rebecca Perry of Edwards County. Rebecca was an 11-year member of Caledonia Clovers and earned many awards and recognitions during her 4-H career. Rebecca is a 4-H parent, volunteer, and a former Extension Council member and president. She goes above and beyond to make sure 4-H members have a meaningful experience. Julie and Dennis Finfrock of Effingham County. Dennis and Julie Finfrock have played a vital role in the Effingham County 4-H program for many years. Their giving spirit includes donating countless hours to the youth of our county, monetary contributions, and educating the members about the swine industry. Steve Meenan of Ford County. As an 11-year 4-H member himself, Steve believes in the confidence and leadership that the program instills in youth. Steve supports the Ford County program as a volunteer and as the president of the County Fair Board. We appreciate that Steve is always willing to help. Robin Hendel of Fulton County. Robin serves as a key leader and spin club leader for the Fulton County Livestock Judging Club. Community service is important to Robin, and she enjoys sharing the importance of giving back with the youth that she works with. Fulton County is appreciative of her time and commitment. Diane McLucky of Grundy County. Diane has a passion for kids and has devoted her life to children and improving their lives. She enjoys sharing her love of dog care and obedience. She has been a leader, volunteer, mentor, and judge for almost 35 years. Grundy County is lucky to have her serving our youth. The late Andrew Miller Jr. of Hamilton County. Andy was a great 4-H supporter. He shared his love for tractors and demonstrated generosity in so many ways. His untimely passing in 2020 has left many missing his kind soul and willingness to always give back. Natalie Lionberger of Hancock County. Natalie is truly dedicated to the 4-H program, her club, and the members. She manages meetings, keeps members updated, plans community projects, and volunteers during fair time, all while managing one of the largest clubs in our county. Hancock County is extremely lucky to have her as a volunteer. Sarah Nimrick of Henderson County. Sarah was a member of the Henderson County Trail Riders 4-H Club. She went on to lead that same club while she raised her 2 children. She continues to show her support of 4-H youth throughout the county. Henderson County thanks Sarah for her care and support. Henry County's Angela Reed. Angie was a 10-year member of both the Rural True Blues and the Rural Go-Getters 4-H clubs. She became the leader of the Cambridge Champs in 2017 and has been a driving force for the club ever since. Angie makes sure kids get the true 4-H experience from community service to project learning to lifelong skill building. Julie Fisher of Iroquois County. Iroquois County is proud to honor Julie as our 2022 Hall of Fame inductee. Julie serves as the club leader of the Watseka Wild Clovers 4-H Club and volunteers as a judge at the county 4-H show. She believes in volunteerism and encouraging youth to give back and improve their communities.
Marjorie Thompson of Jasper County. Marge has been a part of the Jasper County 4-H program since she was a child. She was a member of the Helpful Little Hands Club and went on to lead that same club. She helps with several school programs, judges the 4-H shows, and encourages other organizations that she's part of to partner with 4-H. Steve Norris of Jefferson County. Steve is a hardworking and dedicated to the Jefferson County Fair and Fairgrounds. He works hard to put on a fair and support 4-H in every way he can. We appreciate his hard work, and it has not gone unnoticed. Mary Thompson of Jersey County. Mary is a longtime 4-H volunteer and supporter of the 4-H program. Even long after her own children aged out of the program, she continued to donate her time and skills to benefit the youth of Jersey County. Today, she serves on the Jersey County 4-H Foundation, working to raise private support to improve the program. Goldie Foley of Joe Daviess County. Goldie is a valued volunteer who has given her support to Joe Daviess County 4-H for over 2 decades. First as a volunteer, then a club leader, then her support continued by serving on the 4-H Food Stand Committee for the past 8 years as a fair superintendent. Doris Braddock of Kane County. Doris has been an active part of 4-H and later the University of Illinois Extension family for most of her life. She dedicated most of her adult life to raising her children, all 4-H members, while also promoting belonging, independence, generosity, and mastery as Kane County's 4-H program coordinator. Doris is a firm believer of learning by doing, and Kane County is thrilled to honor her in this way. Rita Adams of Kankakee County. Rita is an irreplaceable volunteer. Serving as an assistant 4-H leader of the Shabance Ag 4-H Club with her husband John for 55 years, Rita has touched the lives of many youth and made a positive impact on our community. She has served on the 4-H Awards and Incentives Committee too, because she believes in recognizing youth for their hard work. Mary Schobert of Kendall County. Mary volunteers because she knows firsthand the impact that 4-H can have on developing youth. She, along with her husband Jeff, are active members of the Kendall County 4-H Livestock Auction Committee. Mary is a dedicated 4-H show superintendent and helps to facilitate youth sewing workshops. She also gives her time to help judge the 4-H year-end records. Knox County's Michael and Kendra Betts. Kendra and Michael are 13-year leaders of the Binary Bullets robotics team. Kendra's passion for 4-H began when she was a 4-H member. That passion, combined with Michael's knowledge and skills as an engineering manager, have inspired their members to think analytically and solve problems creatively while having fun. Kendra and Michael have truly empowered future innovators in the STEM community. Jill Heverdays of Lake County. Jill has been involved with 4-H since 2009 and in leadership roles since 2011. She has been involved in various committees such as Fair Committee, International Festival, 4-H Beautification, and Lake County Ambassadors. We appreciate how she always encourages and motivates youth to sample opportunities outside of their own county. Michelle Rich from LaSalle County. We describe Michelle as a passionate, creative, and resourceful 4-H advocate. Michelle's club is fortunate to have her, and we appreciate Michelle's service on the Expansion and Review Committee. Her volunteer list is too long to mention here, but LaSalle County is so grateful for her talents and her time. John Waldrop of Lawrence County. Ron's experience in 4-H and love for agriculture led him to a 35-year career in Extension. Over those years, Ron enjoyed watching the youth grow through the 4-H program. He remains a strong supporter of the Lawrence County 4-H through volunteering and advocating for the program. Judy Losey of Lee County. Judy has been a valuable part of our 4-H program in Lee County. She built up a fantastic dog club called Kids and Canines. She dedicated almost every Saturday in the spring to teach 4-Hers how to connect with their dogs, have fun, and learn how to show their dogs. We are thankful to Judy's legacy to the 4-H program and Kids and Canines in Lee County. Thank you, Judy. Amy Schliff of Livingston County. Amy's involvement with 4-H spans over 26 years. Her dedication, creativity, and incredible organizational skills have guided countless youth in her club and across Livingston County. In addition to being a club leader, Amy has served on different committees and is a staple at the Livingston County 4-H show each year as a judge, superintendent, and willing to help wherever needed. Patty Huffer of Logan County. Patty retired after almost 29 years with Illinois Extension as a 4-H program coordinator. During her time, she helped to form the Logan County 4-H Alumni Committee, spearheaded implementation of activities for National 4-H Youth Service Day, created a fair orientation program for new 4-H families, and so many more instrumental efforts. Logan County can't thank Patty enough for her dedication to the program. David and Helen Schaefer of Macoupin County. Helen and the late David Schaefer co-led the Brighton Farmhands for over 20 years. Volunteering in their community was important to them both. Together, they were able to positively impact and educate so many youth over the years. Macoupin County 4-H is grateful to have amazing volunteers like David and Helen. Madison County's Patricia Stanton. Patty Stanton has spent the last 23 years working as office support for Madison and St. Clair counties. She has been the backbone of the office, working tirelessly to assist every department. You may have also seen Patty helping at the Madison County Fair as a general project superintendent. Thank you, Patty, for your years of service. Deanna Thomas of Marion County. Dee has been a huge resource. She gives of her time by serving as a leader and on multiple committees. Her assistance during the fair was instrumental in providing a great experience for 4-H members. Her wisdom and help have been invaluable. Thank you, Deanna. Lori Tepper of Marshall County. Lori has worn several hats for Marshall Putnam 4-H over the past 24 years. Her leadership as a club leader, an officer of the local association, as a member of the Extension Foundation Board, and her help with workshops shows her commitment to the 4-H program. We are pleased to be able to thank her in this way. Mason County's Timothy Fanter. Tim has served as a Mason County 4-H Extension volunteer in numerous capacities. He's a second-generation Hall of Fame nominee, following in his father's footsteps. His leadership is valued, and we are grateful for his dedication to the youth and our 4-H program. Karen Cox of Massac County. Karen has been a 4-H supporter in several ways. She's an amazing 4-H mom and currently a 10-year leader of the Helping Hands 4-H Club in Joppa. Karen has devoted many hours in the food stand at the Massac County Youth Fair and Superman Festival to raise money for county program fees and donated many, many hours supporting her club members in community service projects. Dr. Alan Barclay of McDonough County. McDonough County 4-H owes Dr. Barclay a debt of gratitude for his years of service. Alan started his 4-H journey as an 8-year-old club member of the Scotland Busy Workers. Most recently, he's been busy hosting our annual steer weigh-in and providing guidance during our 4-H fair. We simply can't thank Alan enough for his willingness to lend a hand. Leanne McNamara of McHenry County. Leanne has been a valuable 4-H volunteer for 15 years. As a third-generation Iowa 4-H alumni, Leanne is eager to share her love of 4-H with all youth. Always eager to help where she's needed, Leanne volunteers as a leader, visual arts superintendent, judge, special events committee member, and past president of McHenry County 4-H Youth Foundation. Rachel Kreidner of McLean County. A third-generation Shanoa 4-H member, Rachel has led the Shanoa Space Age Pioneers 4-H Club for 16 years. Her goal is for each member to find a project area in which they excel. At one point, 7 school districts were represented in the club's membership. McLean County is grateful for Rachel's ongoing commitment. Mercer County's Mike Peterson. Mike has dedicated his time and talent to the Mercer County Extension Program and the youth of the county. His volunteerism runs deep. From serving on the Ag Extension Council, the Executive Council, and the 4-H Auction Committee and the Youth Auction Committee, Mike's forward thinking and strong leadership is invaluable. Thank you, Mike. Jean Kramer of Monroe County. Jean became a 4-H volunteer in 2011 and quickly became active in Monroe County Shooting Sports Program, first as a certified shooting sports archery instructor, then as the county shooting sports coordinator, and also as the shooting sports pistol instructor. Jean has also volunteered with the Monroe County Hoofbeats competition team as a coach to the members for horsebowl and hippology contests up until 2021.
Today, I'm pleased to have Dave Randall with us. Dave serves as the current chair of the Illinois 4-H Foundation Board of Directors and is here to bring comments and congratulations on behalf of the board.
Thanks, Angie. To our inductees today and on behalf of the Illinois 4-H Foundation, congratulations on your induction into the Illinois 4-H Hall of Fame. We're elated to be celebrating this terrific achievement with you today. This honor is a culmination of hard work, dedication, and commitment that each of you has made to our 4-H youth. You have all demonstrated the attributes that are the foundation upon which 4-H is built. You have served as terrific role models that will impact 4-H youth for the rest of their lives. So thank you for your extraordinary efforts and congratulations on your induction into the Hall of Fame. The success of 4-H is heavily influenced by the involvement of many folks who contribute countless hours to youth development. Success is also the result of financial support of individuals and corporate sponsors who recognize the positive impact 4-H has on the lives of young people. Please consider making a contribution to the Illinois 4-H Foundation. It's a great way to honor our Hall of Fame inductees. You can find information about making a contribution when you visit our website at 4hfoundation.illinois.edu. Thank you.
Larry and Janet Elvidge of Montgomery County. Larry and his late wife were dedicated to the Montgomery County 4-H program. Both 4-H members, they went on to share their love of the program with youth and their families for many years. They served as 4-H leaders for 33 years. We are grateful for their dedication to our program. Lyle and Cheryl Hopkins of Ogle County. Lyle and Cheryl have assisted with the Blue Ribbon livestock auction for many, many years. Lyle also assists with auctioneering. They are also both very involved behind the scenes at the Ogle County Fair. Without them, the Blue Ribbon livestock auction and the Ogle County 4-H Fair would not be the same. Peoria County's Carol Kauser. Peoria County is proud to induct Carol into the 4-H Hall of Fame. Carol has been a longtime member, volunteer, and supporter of 4-H. She has also been an excellent leader for the Laura Winners for the past 29 years. She has also been the clothing superintendent for at least 33 years and serves on the auction committee and has been on the extension council and the expansion review committee. Diana Lishner of Piatt County. For over 26 years, Diana was the smiling face when you walked into the Piatt County Extension office. She would often donate her time, materials, and her creative ideas to the 4-H staff who were planning programs. Her enthusiasm for the 4-H program also showed in her work and interactions with the youth, volunteers, and staff. We're lucky to have her support in our community. The late Esther Waddy of Pulaski County. Esther was a 10-year 4-H member and continued to volunteer as an alumni. She was a dedicated volunteer for Reaching for the Stars 4-H Club in Pulaski County. Esther became the Williamson County 4-H program coordinator in 2011. Her enthusiasm and love for children fueled her desire to help provide opportunities for kids in her community. Becky Stever of Richland County. Becky has been a staple in our 4-H program. She was always there for our 4-H members. Her club is a strong and stable club with members of all ages. Therefore, we have newer leaders that look to her for guidance. She is a wonderful role model for others. Richland County is lucky to have her. Julie Dare of Rock Island County. Julie has been a valuable 4-H volunteer and club leader for 9 years. Julie began as a 4-H parent and became more involved as time went on. Julie is a key volunteer when preparing for Fair Week. She helps ensure her club is informed, sets up buildings, announces at the 4-H Beef Show, and is always there to help clean up after a long week. We are grateful for Julie. The late Daryl Butler of St. Clair County was an active volunteer for many years. He was wonderful with young people. Described as a wise, patient, and helpful person, he enjoyed sharing his knowledge of livestock with 4-H members. He has a talent for guiding youth and helping them to grow in their project areas. He will be greatly missed. James and Jeanette Bond from Saline County. James and Jeanette are true 4-H leaders, together leading the Lads and Lassies 4-H Club for 36 years. James was a 4-H member and is a longtime chairman of the county's 4-H management committee. Jeanette has taken care of many obligations of keeping the club up and running. We're grateful for their commitment to the 4-Hers in our county. Sangamon and Menard County's Sharon Lounsbury. Sharon was employed by the Illinois Extension for nearly 30 years. Through her work, she exemplified the 4-H motto, always striving to make the best better, by thoroughly managing program details and by developing creative solutions to the ever-evolving challenges. Thousands of youth have benefited from Sharon's commitment to excellence, and the Sangamon Menard 4-H is grateful for her years of dedicated service. Dr. John Bricks from Shelby County. John began his involvement with 4-H as a member of the Assumption 4-H Club. Once he started his vet practice, it didn't take long for him to get involved with 4-H, checking health papers, judging projects, helping with the dog obedience classes and shows, as well as supporting the Extension Council and the annual 4-H barbecue. Joseph Tracy of Stark County. Joe is a founder of the Stark County Shooting Sports Club. Joe is also a devoted 4-H grandparent. He gives his time to all aspects of the Stark 4-H program. Whether it is leading shooting sports or installing heaters in a new building on the fairgrounds, we know we can depend on Joe. He is a constant supporter to 4-H and its members. Dean Cooper from Stevenson County. Dean has been a leader for 16 years with the Florence Crickets 4-H Club. He and his wife, Lisa, raised 2 daughters who are very involved in 4-H at both the county and state levels. Dean is always looking to make 4-H a pleasant and enjoyable experience for all youth in his club and is a treasure to have on our team. Wayne Deppert of Tazewell County. With over 30 years of volunteering in Tazewell County, Wayne has seen lots of youth and cattle come through the beef barn. Wayne began volunteering as a beef superintendent when his own children were in 4-H and has stayed on ever since. Along with his role as superintendent, Wayne also serves as the County Junior Fair Board President. Vonda Hill of Union County. Vonda has been a 4-H enthusiast in multiple ways, beginning as a 4-H member, supportive 4-H alumnus, amazing 4-H mom, and a current 38-year leader of the Lick Creek 4-H Club. Vonda has devoted many hours in the food stand at the Union County Fair and countless hours supporting her club members. We are very fortunate to have her commitment and dedication in Union County. Holly Clem from Vermilion County. Holly has been a valued club leader and member of the Livestock Committee in Vermilion County for the past 6 years. She is very engaging with her club members and makes everyone feel welcome. She stepped in to become a co-superintendent of the horse show and made changes to benefit the kids that were showing. Vermilion County is lucky to have her. Jason Tennis from Wabash County. Jason is an outstanding volunteer in the community. He serves as the 4-H dairy cattle superintendent and plays a vital role in helping make our fair a success. He is always looking at ways to bring new opportunities for the kids and enjoys watching the kids explain their projects and share knowledge to the fairgoers. Randall Shimon from Warren County. Randall was a very active 4-H member, participating in a variety of opportunities at the state and national level. Randall is a passionate person about poultry and judges throughout Illinois and Iowa. His volunteering spans from poultry workshops to county and regional 4-H horse shows to being the junior poultry superintendent at the Illinois State Fair for 19 years. Warren County is lucky to have his support. Steve Hari of Washington County. Steve has provided leadership to the Washington County 4-H Animal Science Program for many years. He believes in hard work, dedication, responsibility, and ensuring that these skills are passed on to the 4-H youth of today. Steve always makes time to be present at not only our livestock shows, but is also seen at all committee meetings, setups and teardowns, loaning equipment, and countless hours to make sure the experience for kids is the best it can be. We are ever grateful. Rick and Sandy Davis from White County. For over 40 years, Rick and Sandy have been proud supporters of the White County 4-H. They have continually uplifted youth in White County, beginning as leaders of the Centerville Rip Snorters in the 1980s and establishing the Grayville Go-Getters 4-H Club in 1994. They have been instrumental in helping our county program grow in many ways, and for that, we say thank you. Melody Von Holton of Whiteside County. As a dedicated 33-year volunteer, Melody served as an amazing 4-H leader for the Fenton Wizards 4-H Club, helped with Federation, Exchange Club, and served on the sheep, goat, and poultry committees. During her involvement as a 4-H volunteer, Melody devoted her spare time to teaching, inspiring, and helping children, whether at 4-H or at church. She has a passion for helping young minds and always looks to take kids under her wing when needed. Mariana Maldonado from Will County. Mariana has been a part of Extension for 15 years in Will County. She is diligent to carry out her 4-H responsibilities, and we are grateful. Our 4-H leaders most likely encounter Mariana's colorful personality first and have constant contact with her throughout the year as she handles all of the office logistics. She's helpful, kind, heartwarming, and giving. She's hands down Hall of Fame material. Sharon Chapman of Williamson County. Sharon has committed her time to providing various learning opportunities to all youth of our county. She has led countless community service projects for her club, has supported new 4-H members and families as they explore all 4-H has to offer, and does it with the care and compassion only she can provide. Kathy Koning from McClure County. Kathy Koning McClure from Winnebago County. Kathy graduated with 11 years of 4-H experience in the Westfield Wildcats 4-H Club in Winnebago County, where she has showed beef and demonstrated cooking, flower arranging, and sewing projects. Kathy and her dad have worked the beef show ring together for 30 years. both in the 4-H and open shows. Kathy additionally volunteers as the 4-H superintendent for the past 12 years. Pete Fandel of Woodford County. Having served 4-H in multiple roles, Pete's 4-H roots run deep. Growing up, he was an 11-year member of the Metamora Blue Ribbons 4-H Club. Pete worked for the University of Illinois Extension as the crops educator for 18 years. Pete would go on to serve on the 4-H Memorial Camp Board. He was also one of the 5 people responsible for bringing shooting sports to Illinois 4-H and was the first nationally trained archery instructor in Illinois.
Wow, I am constantly amazed by the sheer number of hours and the heartfelt dedication that our Hall of Fame inductees provide to our Illinois 4-H program at the state and local level. I can't thank you enough. I know your counties find you all very valuable to their programs. I'd like to congratulate each and every one of you on your induction as the 18th class of the Illinois 4-H Hall of Fame. Each of you will receive a medallion presented to you by your local county extension staff this summer. Again, congratulations, and we wish you the best. Thank you for everything that you do for Illinois 4-H.